Good, I've got a volume. Take two. I cannot do videos on Firefox, no volume. So I'm on Google Chrome. Why, oh why, James, can't I upload or do a video on Firefox? I can do the video and upload it, but you won't hear anything. The volume, is it an add-on or is it a plugin? Andrew's got to sort it out for me. But I can do it. I can see the green bar jumping up and down as I'm talking on Google Chrome, but not on Firefox. Firefox is a pain. Sounds skipping all the time. I'm fed up with it. But anyway, Palmistry. Yeah, I've been through many of this before. Old friends will have probably heard it before. When my eldest brother died, his daughter Tracy invited me. She said I'm a link with her late father because Bill and I were so much alike, both big and mouthy, both lorry drivers, truckers. And Tracy invited me to a garden party that she had, and all her girly friends were there. I sat outside on the wall, having a smoke and a drink, and Tracy said, "Oh, Uncle Arthur does palm reading." "Oh, really? Oh, read mine." And they all gathered round. I said to one lady, "You got some money coming to you, or you've had it. I think you've probably had it." She says, "Yes, I have. Inheritance." "Oh, have I got some money coming to me?" The lady said. I said, "No." "Hmm, are you sure?" I says, "I'm positive." Forget it. And then, being the kind of person I am, ahem, oh, terrible chest. Being the kind of person I am, opening my big gob, I said to one lady, "God, you're all right, sex bomb. I bet you go after anything in trousers, don't you?" She says, "I beg your pardon," and everybody laughed. She was a local slapper. She ate men for breakfast. I was absolutely spot on. Yeah. I said, "Oh God," and it all went down well. I'm no expert, but I've got a book on palmistry. And over at the local shop, run by our local Indian family, the Patels, Cam, very good friend, is on Facebook. Gina, his wife, she's lovely. And when I go in the shop, Gina, any customer, she'll say, "Oh, Arthur reads palms." And I said, "Sure, Gina." "Oh dear, read mine." I said to one lady, "You've got two children and you lost one, didn't you?" She says, "How do you know?" I says, "Well, it's there in your hand." And oh, there's so many, so much, because I work from memory all the time. So, I do tend to miss things. And I've read many people's poems, and usually I'm pretty accurate. I said to one bloke, a taxi driver, they were taking me to the hospital. I had two hip operations in 2011, the left one in March and the right one in September. And I was telling this taxi driver that I was reading the poems for all the nurses. And as he was driving, he held his hand out. I said, "You've got one child and you lost one, didn't you?" "Oh dear, he did. His son got killed." He said, "Oh, don't say any more, mate. You're too bloody accurate for me." I said, "Sorry." I said, "I didn't realise." So you've got to be a bit careful when you read people's poems on what you say. And in the hospital, I was in the same ward in March when we left hip, and in September when we arrived hip, I went back to the same ward. And of course, when I first went in, this nurse, I was larking about with her. I got on very well with all of them, being jokey. And I said, "Let me read your poem for you." So you got three children. She says, "Yeah, no, I've got two." I said, "Well, there's another one on the way." She says, "I think you're probably right." And of course, all this word soon went round, and I had all the nurses around my bed. And I said to this one nurse, "God, you flirt, aren't you? You're very flirtatious." She says, "Oh, no, I'm not." And the other nurses said, "Oh, yes, she is." And this nurse blushed. Yeah, bless her. I was spot on there. And I've read many people's poems, and it's not just palm reading, being perceptive. It's easy to read people. Oh, yeah, using perception, on Facebook with people friends you have, you know what they post and what their comments are, and you can get a mental picture of what that person is really like. I upset them all in Cornwall earlier this week, who don't like people from the north. They call them Emmets. And a lot of the comments I put on Mandy's posting, it was tongue in cheek, we're joking, and I really should put a smiley after every comment I put, because people don't realise I'm not being serious, and a lot of them got upset, and I did apologise, and I'm going to leave her alone now. I wish people wouldn't take me so seriously. No. So anyway, great interest in Palmistry. There's a lot more, but it's getting late. It's now 26 minutes past midnight, and I've got to go down and get me washing out the dryer, wash the pots. I do need a cup of tea, so I might get to bed for 1, 2 o'clock, and sleep very well with the fan going on slow speed, and all night wafting gentle air at me. And you don't have to worry in bed. Put all thoughts out of your mind. If you've had a bad day and are upset, then forget it. It's gone. Can't do nothing about it. Tomorrow will be a good day, or a better day. Right. So I've got to go. There's a lot more, but I can't call to mind at the moment. I should really make some notes. So I'm pretty accurate at this palm reading, although I am no expert. No, I just know the basics, enough to interest people. Right, right. You know what I'm looking for, don't you? Yeah, I found it. Right. All the best. Good night. Good night.